Okay. Now we'll see one example on distribution curve, and see, this is the example for a better understanding whatever we seen in last lecture. Okay. So example is, in a residential project, time required for a construction of a 60 isolated column footings of a similar dimensions is recorded as shown in table. Okay. सो काय दिलेलं आहे बघा, एक रेसिडेन्शियल प्रोजेक्ट आहे ज्याच्यामध्ये आपल्याला 60 आयसोलेटेड कॉलम फुटिंग्स करायचे. कॉलमचे फुटिंग्स आहेत आयसोलेटेड, सेम डायमेन्शन्स आहेत एकाचे, सगळ्या फुटिंगचे डायमेन्शन सेम आहेत. असे 60 फुटिंग्स आपल्याला तयार करायचे आहेत आणि प्रत्येक फुटिंग करताना किती टाइम लागला. ओके, टाइम रिक्वायर्ड टू कन्स्ट्रक्ट ते 60 फुटिंग, एका फुटिंगला किती टाइम लागला, असे 60 फुटिंगचे टायमिंग्स त्यांनी दिलेले आहेत. ओके, रेकॉर्डेड ॲज शोन इन टेबल. ओके, द जॉब इज क्रिएटेड आउट ऑफ बाय डिफरंट पार्टीज. हा जॉब काय एकानेच केलेला नाही, वेगवेगळ्या पार्टीने केलेला आहे. बाय दी सेम नंबर ऑफ लेबर वर्कफोर्स, तेवढेच लेबर्स त्यांनी वापरलेले आहेत. प्रत्येक एका फुटिंगवर जेवढे लेबर्स आहेत तेवढेच सगळ्या प्रत्येक फुटिंगवरती वापरलेले आहेत. प्लॉट द फ्रिक्वेन्सी डिस्ट्रीब्युशन कर्व अँड ड्रॉ दी इन्फरन्सेस. ओके, आता ह्यांनी काय सांगितलेलं आपल्याला, फ्रिक्वेन्सी डिस्ट्रीब्युशन कर्व आपल्याला याच्यावरून प्लॉट करायचा आहे आणि इन्फरन्सेस ड्रॉ करायचे. ओके, सी, सो दीज आर दी 60 फुटिंग्स आणि त्याला लागलेला टाइम. ओके, सो द टाइम रिक्वायर्ड इन टर्म्स ऑफ डेज, एका फुटिंगला 8 डेज लागले. बरोबर, हे असे दिलेले आहेत त्यांनी टाइम. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 15 चोक 60. ओके, 60 फुटिंग्स त्यांनी दिलेले आहेत आणि त्याला लागलेला टाइम त्यांनी दिलेला. नाव सी. Step 1. Summarize the given data as per the time required as shown in the table below. The minimum time required is 6 days while maximum time required is 16 days. मिनिमम टाइम रिक्वायर्ड किती आहे, 6 दिवस आहे. याच्यामधलं आपण पहिला काय कॅल्क्युलेट केलं, दिस इज नॉट झिरो. विल चेक दिस नंबर, दिस इज नॉट झिरो, कारण कुठलंही फुटिंग करायला झिरो लागणार नाही. दिस इज नॉट झिरो. ओके, कीप इन माइंड. ओके, सो समराइज केल्यानंतर आपल्याला पहिल्यातल्या ह्यातली मिनिमम व्हॅल्यू आपण चेक केली. बरोबर, मिनिमम व्हॅल्यू काय आहे आपण याच्यामध्ये चेक केल्यानंतर आपल्याला भेटली की 6 इज द मिनिमम व्हॅल्यू. म्हणजे कोणतेही फुटिंग लवकरात लवकर कधी होतं, 6व्या दिवशी कंप्लीट होतं. सो 6 इज युअर ऑप्टिमिस्टिक टाइम. क्लिअर. मिनिमम टाइम रिक्वायर्ड इज 6 डेज व्हाईल मॅक्झिमम. आता मॅक्झिमम टाइम किती लागतो ते चेक करायचं आपण. सगळ्या याच्यामध्ये ह्या सगळ्या व्हॅल्यू चेक केल्या. सगळ्या व्हॅल्यू चेक केल्यानंतर आपल्याला समजलं की 16 इज द मॅक्झिमम. सो इट इज द मिनिमम, 6 इज द मिनिमम टाइम रिक्वायर्ड and it is the 16 is the maximum. Max 16 is the maximum. Okay, आपल्याला हे समजलेलं आहे. नाव याच्यावरून आपण टेबल बनवला. डेज ऑफ कम्प्लिशन, यातले आपण डेज घेतले पहिला. 6 नंतर किती लागणार आहे, 7 नंतर किती आहे, 8 नंतर 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16. हे डेज ऑफ कम्प्लिटेड. 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16. Okay, so number of puttings constructed, 6 टाइम मध्ये किती झालेले आहेत ते आपल्याला आता काउंट करायचे. 6 बघा किती आहेत, इथं एक आहे 6 1, then again where is 6, so see here 2. Okay, so I will cross here. 6 किती आहेत, 2 आहेत. बरोबर, सी नंबर ऑफ पुटिंग्स किती झाल्या, 6 दिवसामध्ये 2 झालेले आहेत. नेक्स्ट 7 डेज मध्ये किती झालेले आहेत, दॅट वी हॅव टू चेक. 7 ह्या रो मध्ये नाही, ह्या रो मध्ये 1, ह्या रो मध्ये 2 अँड ह्या रो मध्ये 3. 7 बघा 3 आहेत का, ओके, 2 3. ओके, झालेलं आहे. 7 झालेलं आहे, 6 झालेलं आहे. नाव 8 किती आहेत बघा, 1, ह्या रो मध्ये नाही आहे परत कुठे, ह्या रो मध्ये इथे एक आहे 2, then in this row 3, then here 4 and here 5. 8 5 times आहे का, okay, 8 5 times आहे. Okay, now 9 we have to check. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. 8 times 9, 8 times 9. Okay, so this much is okay. Now 10, 10 we have to check. 1, this is 2, then this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6, this is 7, this is 8, this is 9, this is 10. Okay, once again I will check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last time 10, where we again check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 10 times. Here they have written 11 times. Okay, so this is 0, this 0 is 10. Here printing mistake, 1 0, 10, 11. Okay, so we'll take 11 here. Now we have to count 11. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Remember, anything is missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 11 is 9. Here 10. Which one is missing? Okay, we'll check it later. Okay. Now 12. 12 is 8. 8 times 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is okay. Okay, now 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 13 is 6. So this is 6. Okay, this is not 5, this is 6. There are some printing mistakes. Okay, we'll again count. 13, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 are 13. Then 14, 1, 2, 3, and this is 4. 14 are 4. Okay, 14s are correct. 15, 1, 2, 2 15s are there. Okay, 15s are correct. 16, 1, 2, 16s are 2. Okay, so instead of 10, here is 9. Okay, and 10 is 11. Okay, so everything is fine. Okay, now we'll check. We'll plot the graph on number of days versus number of footings. Okay, these are number of jobs. Okay, so minimum time is from, we started here 0 to 16, maximum time is 16. We have put at the range of 0 to 16. Okay, and number of jobs are maximum 11. Okay, So 0 to 12 or 11 will take a range here. Okay, now we have plotted the 6 number of jobs 2, for 7 number of jobs 3, 8 number of jobs 5, 9 number of jobs 8, 10 number of jobs 11, then 12 number of jobs 11 number of jobs 10. Like that we have plotted the all points and draw a smooth curve. Okay, after drawing a smooth curve, what we have to calculate, we have to check, this is not a normal distribution curve. Okay, this is not normal distribution curve, because t naught minus tm, tm minus t naught, 10 minus 6 4. Okay, and 16 minus 10, that is 6. So this is not equal, so this is not normal distribution curve, so this is beta distribution curve. So we have to calculate, it is skew towards left or skew towards right. Okay, we skew towards optimistic or skew towards pessimistic. Now how will you calculate? We calculate it by calculating the expected time. So the expected time from calculation is 10.33, so it is greater than 10. Okay, so the curve is skewed towards pessimistic time. Okay, so inference, the expected time to complete the footing is 10.3 days. Okay, and most optimistic time duration is 6 days, while the pessimistic time is 16 days. That we have inference from this graph, we have clearly get to note that. Okay, so curve is skewed towards the right end. Okay, that we have calculated, that is skewed towards the pessimistic time. Okay, so we have calculated the TE also. So very simple example that may ask you. Okay, now next point we will see, that is variance and standard deviation. Okay, now what is meant by variance, what is meant by standard deviation, these are very important to calculate the uh, probability. Okay, or the probability factor. For calculating that, these are these two formulas are very important that you have to keep in mind. Okay, whatever may be the type of curve, following the characteristics of the distribution curve exist. Okay, कर्व कोणत्या पण टाइप्स असू दे, ह्या कॅरेक्टरिस्टिक्स त्याच्यामध्ये एक्झिस्ट असतातच. फर्स्ट वन इज युअर स्टँडर्ड डेव्हिएशन. ओके, इट इज यूज टू मेजर व्हेरिएबिलिटी और डायव्हर्सिटी ऑफ ए ऑब्झर्व्ड व्हॅल्यू. जी काही व्हॅल्यू तुम्ही ऑब्झर्व केलेली आहे त्याची डायव्हर्सिटी किती आहे, त्याची डायव्हर्सिटी किती आहे, व्हेरिएबिलिटी किती आहे, हे आपल्याला मेजर करणं गरजेचं असतं. ओके, इट शोज दी व्हेरिएशन ऑफ द ऑब्झर्व्ड व्हॅल्यू फ्रॉम द मीन और एव्हरेज व्हॅल्यू. मीन व्हॅल्यू जी आहे आपली किंवा एव्हरेज व्हॅल्यू जी आहे त्याच्यापासून त्याचं व्हेरिएशन किती आहे हे आपल्याला याच्यामध्ये समजतं. ओके, सो हाय विल यू कॅल्क्युलेट दिस? टीपी मायनस टी नॉट डिवायडेड बाय 6. टीपी म्हणजे मोस्ट ऑफ पेसिमिस्टिक टाइम, टी नॉट म्हणजे मोस्ट लाईकली टाइम. ओके, डिवायडेड बाय 6. ओके, सो दिस इज द स्टँडर्ड डेव्हिएशन. म्हणजे तुमची टीपीची व्हॅल्यू किती आहे, टी नॉटची व्हॅल्यू किती आहे, डिवायडेड बाय 6 केलं की तुम्हाला काय भेटतं, त्याचं व्हेरिएशन किती आहे हे आपल्याला, डायव्हर्सिटी आपल्याला किती आहे, स्टँडर्ड डेव्हिएशन किती आहे त्याचं ते आपल्याला समजतं. ओके, नाव variance, it is the average of this square difference from the mean value. Okay, it is average of this square difference. जे काय तुमचा स्टँडर्ड डेव्हिएशन आलेला आहे त्याचा तुम्ही स्क्वेअर केल्यानंतर जी काय व्हॅल्यू भेटते, दॅट इज नथिंग बट युअर variance. Okay, it is the average of the square difference from the mean value. It is measured of the dispersion of the set of the data points around their mean values. Variance is mathematically expectations of the average square deviation of the mean. Okay, so the simple formula for variance is V is equal to sigma square. Standard deviation is denoted by the sigma. Sigma is equal to TP minus T naught divided by 6, and variance is V is equal to sigma square. Square of a standard deviation. Okay, let's see one example. Calculation of variance and standard deviation. So we'll get more idea. Let's see the deviation of a jobs P and Q if details are given below. Okay, so jobs P and Q, T naught, TM and TP, they have already given most optimistic time, most likely time, and pessimistic time. For a job P and job Q, they have given. Okay, so for a job P, we have to calculate first standard deviation. So how will you calculate the standard deviation? Formula for standard deviation, sigma is equal to TP minus T naught. TP is 11 minus T naught. 11 minus 4 divided by 6. Okay, so standard deviation of a job P is 1.16. Okay, and variance is square of this 1.16. So this is the variance. Okay, for Q, 12 minus 7 divided by 6. So this is the standard deviation, and its square 0.69 is your variance. Okay, let's see example. In the network shown in the figure, okay, event 1 is a starting event while event 5 is the end event. Here your project will start, here your project will end. Okay, so this is the starting event, this is the end event. Activity times T0, TM, TP are mentioned in the arrows. Okay, so these are the activities. Okay, same like a critical path method. In critical path method, there is only one time. Okay, there is only one time here that we will write below. Okay, same like same in critical method. How critical path method? How is the network? Same network is in PERT. Okay, but here there is not a fixed duration. There are three types of durations. One is your optimistic, most likely, and pessimistic. Okay, three types of durations. So in each activity they have given the T0, TM, and TP. So 2, 5, 14, 5, 14, 17, like that. Okay, so next, what they have calculated the expected time. What you have to calculate the expected time of a project. Then variance and standard deviation. Then you have to calculate the variance. Then standard deviation V and sigma. We have to calculate. Find out the critical path and project duration. Again, you have to plot the critical path here and project durations. You have to calculate. Okay. Now here are three types of durations are there. Then how will you calculate the project durations? Now project durations in PERT are calculated on the based on estimated time. Okay. So first you have to calculate the estimated time of each activity. So see here in tabular format, this is the network. We'll calculate first estimated time. Okay, so activity 1 2 1 3, like that. So T naught TM TP, first column activity T naught TM TP. Then T is your expected time. Okay, T is equal to T naught plus 4 times TM plus TP divided by 6. That formula we have already seen. You have to remember only these three formulas in this chapter, per chapter. Okay, you have very simple formulas, these three formulas. Okay, so for activity 1 2 2 5 14 2 5 14 are the T naught TM TP. Okay, from that we will calculate the T. So 2 plus 4 times 5 plus 14 divided by 6, we will get T, that is 6. Okay, for every activity we will calculate the expected time: 6 12 13 5 16 4. Okay, so these are the expected times. Okay, now every activity will calculate standard deviation. Formula for standard deviation: sigma is equal to TP minus T naught divided by 6. TP minus T naught divided by 6. Now we have calculated standard deviation for each activity. Okay, and square of this will calculate the variance of each activity. Okay, now next part is to find out the critical path. How will you find out the critical path? Now we have calculated the expected time. Now same like a CPM. Here there is duration. Here we have to write the expected duration of each activity: 6, 12, 13, 5, 16, 4. Okay. Okay. So you will get now only one duration instead of three durations. You will get one duration, that is expected time. Now for every activity we have written the expected time here. Okay. Now again here we will do forward pass and backward pass. Same like a critical path method. Okay. So activity start with 0, 0 plus 6, 6. Okay. Now 0 plus 12, 12. Now 6 plus 13. Next 6 plus 13, 19. Okay. Now 12 plus 5, 17. 17 and 19, which value is more? 19 is more, so we'll go with 19. Okay. 12 plus 16, 28. Okay. And 19 plus 4, 23. 23 and 23, which value is more? So 23 is more, so we'll go with 23. Okay. Now backward pass. Same value we will return as it is. Okay. Now 28 minus 12, 28 minus 16, 12. Okay. No, 28 minus 4, 24, that we have written here. Okay. Now 24 minus 5, 19. Okay. And from here we will get 12. 19 and 12, which value is less? 12 is less. So we'll take 12. Okay. Now 24 minus 13, 11. So we have taken 11 here. No, 12 minus 12, 0. 11 minus 6, 5. 5 0, which one is less? 0 is less. So we'll take 0 here. Okay. So we'll plot the critical path: 0 0, 6 11. So this is not critical path. 0 0, 12 12. So this is the critical path. I will mark here. Okay. In zigzag line. So this is the critical path. Now 12 12, 19 24. So this is not critical path. 0 0. This is not critical path. 6 11. 920, this is not critical path, this is not critical path. So here is 12 12 28 28. So this is the critical path. So the critical path of this network is 1 dash 3 3 dash 5. So this is the critical path. 1 dash 3 3 dash 5 is critical path, and project duration is 28 days. Okay, so we have calculated the project durations, we have plotted the critical path. Okay, and also we have calculated the all expected time, standard deviation, and variance of each activity. Okay, very simple example. Okay, they will ask for 6 to 8 marks. I hope you will get understand. Okay, now we'll see probability distribution. Okay, in probability distribution analysis, number of numbers are associated with the uncertainties. Okay, the probability measures are always between 0 to 1. If the event has probability of 1, it is very certain to occur. Okay, प्रोबॅबिलिटी एक म्हणजे काय, तो इव्हेंट सर्टन टू ऑकर म्हणजे त्याचे चान्सेस जास्त आहेत. वाईल प्रोबॅबिलिटी 0 इंडिकेट्स नो चान्स टू ऑकरन्स ऑफ दॅट इव्हेंट. तो इव्हेंट होण्याची शक्यता फार कमी आहे, म्हणजे होणार पण नाही 0 असेल तर. क्लोजर दी व्हॅल्यू ऑफ प्रोबॅबिलिटी 1, मोर दी सर्टन दी अॅक्युरसी ऑफ दी इव्हेंट. म्हणजे वन सर्टन्टी मीन्स व्हॉट, इट इज 100%. इव्हेंट तुमचा होणारच आहे, एक असेल तर. ओके, 0 असेल तर तो इव्हेंट होणार नाही. तुमची व्हॅल्यू जर नियर टू 1 असेल, 0.98 असेल, बरोबर, 0.97 असेल, 0.95 असेल, सो दॅट मोर सर्टन टू ऑकरन्स दॅट इव्हेंट. ते तो इव्हेंट घडण्याचे चान्सेस जास्त असतात. इफ इट इज क्लोजर टू दी 0 मीन्स 0.01, 0.02, ओके, अशी जर व्हॅल्यू असेल तर सो देर आर not any chances of occurrence of that event. Consider the example of manufacturing of concrete pipe. Assume that factory produces 50 pipes in all. Underlying circumstances and the duration time taken is as follows. Okay, number of pipes 5, 12, 13, 8, 12. Total number of pipes 20. Number of days required to manufacture and test each pipe is 12 days. For 5 days, 5 pipes it requires 12 days. For 12 pipes it requires 14 days. For 13 pipes it requires 15 days. 8 pipes 16 days and 12 pipes 18 days. Okay, so total number of 15 days. Let us find out the probability of manufacturing and testing of the pipe in 12 days. Okay, number of pipes that can be casted in 12 days period by total number of the pipes casted. Okay, so in 12 days of period, okay, how many pipes are casted? 5 pipes are casted. Okay, and total number of pipes are 50. So out of 50, how many pipes are casted? 5 pipes are casted. Okay, so 5 divided by 50 is 10%. Okay, 5 divided by 50 is 0.1, it is 10. It means that 10% of the time, 10% of the times pipe can be casted within 12 days. 12 days मध्ये 10% पाइप्स तुमच्या कास्ट होऊ शकतात, असं त्याचं मिनिंग आहे. ओके, प्रोबॅबिलिटी ऑफ कास्टिंग ऑफ 15 डेज. ओके, 15 डेज मध्ये कास्टिंगची प्रोबॅबिलिटी काय आहे दॅट विल चेक. ओके, सो द नंबर ऑफ पाइप्स आर 13. ओके, 15 दिवसामध्ये किती कास्टिंग होण्याची पाईपची शक्यता किती आहे? पहिल्या 12 दिवसामध्ये फक्त 5 पाईप कास्ट झाल्या, बरोबर. दीज आर दी डेज रिक्वायर्ड टू मॅन्युफॅक्चरिंग दी पाईप. ओके, फर्स्ट 12 डेज मध्ये 5 झाल्या, नंतरच्या पुढच्या 2 दिवसामध्ये 12 झाल्या, नंतरच्या पुढच्या एका दिवसामध्ये 13 झाल्या, नंतर 8 झाल्या, नंतर 12 झाल्या. अशा 50 पाईप टोटल कॉस्ट झालेले आहेत 18 दिवसामध्ये. ओके, क्लिअर. नाव इट मीन्स पहिला झालं तुमचं 12 दिवसामध्ये तुमच्या प्रोबॅबिलिटी काय आहे पाईप कास्ट होण्याची. तर काय आहे, 12 दिवसामध्ये 5च पाईप कास्ट झालेले आहेत आउट ऑफ 50. बरोबर, 50 डिवायडेड बाय 5 मीन्स युअर 10% प्रोबॅबिलिटी ऑफ कास्टिंग ऑफ दॅट युअर पाईप. ओके, ना आता 15 दिवसाच्या मध्ये किती पाईप कास्ट झाल्या ते बघूया आपण. 15 दिवसामध्ये किती पाईप कास्ट झाल्या? 5 प्लस 12 प्लस 13. ओके, टोटल 30 पाईप्स तुमच्या कास्ट झालेल्या आहेत, डिवायडेड बाय 50 आउट ऑफ 50. सो प्रोबॅबिलिटी किती आहे इथं? 60% आहे. सो 60% पाईप तुमच्या 15 दिवसामध्ये कास्ट होण्याची तुमची प्रोबॅबिलिटी आहे. दॅट मीन्स प्रोबॅबिलिटी ऑफ कास्टिंग अँड टेस्टिंग ऑफ दी पाईप्स विदिन 15 days is 60%. Clear? How will you calculate the probability? Thus, the probability number can always be assigned to the estimated time. The probability curve can be plotted from the given data. Frequency distribution is known as a probability distribution curve. Okay. गिवन डाटावरून आपण फ्रिक्वेन्सी डिस्ट्रीब्युशन जो कर्व काढतो प्रोबॅबिलिटीच्या डाटावरून, त्याला आपण प्रोबॅबिलिटी डिस्ट्रीब्युशन कर्व असं म्हणतो. हाईट ऑफ दिस कर्व इज ऑलवेज स्टँडर्ड अँड दॅट द एरिया अंडर दॅट कर्व इज इक्वल टू 1. ओके, हा जो एरिया जो आहे हा सगळा काय एक आहे. म्हणजे काय बघा, टोटल बघा 18 दिवसामध्ये किती 50 पाईप कास्ट झाल्या, 50 / 50. ओके, मीन्स प्रोबॅबिलिटी 1. 18 दिवसामध्ये तुमच्या सगळ्या पाईप कास्ट होऊन जाणार. म्हणजे सो द एरिया अंडर दिस कर्व इज 1, प्रोबॅबिलिटी इज 1. ओके, आता प्रोबॅबिलिटी ऑफ वर्क टू बी कम्प्लिटेड इन 6 days. आता आपल्या 6 days मध्ये तुमची किती प्रोबॅबिलिटी होणार? 12 days मध्ये तुम्ही काढलेली आहे, आता 6 days मध्ये किती प्रोबॅबिलिटी होणार? सो दी प्रोबॅबिलिटी completed in 6 days is shaded area of the left of 6, 6च्या अगोदरचा जो शेडेड एरिया डिवायडेड बाय टोटल एरिया अंडर दॅट कर्व. ओके, डिवायडेड बाय टोटल एरिया अंडर दॅट कर्व. सो दॅट इज द प्रोबॅबिलिटी ऑफ कम्प्लिशन ऑफ युअर कास्टिंग ऑफ पाईप इन 6 days. ओके, हा एरिया जो आपल्याला आहे तो आपल्याला फर्स्ट काढायला लागेल. ओके, शेडेड एरिया डिवायडेड हा टोटल एरियाची प्रोबॅबिलिटी. ओके, सो that we have to calculate the probability of work in completed in 6 days. Okay, so we'll see probability of meeting of schedule date of a project. Okay, so see here in this example, probability of a t, okay, means expected time is area under a b e. Okay, so this area under a b e, this area divided by area under abc means whole area is equal to 50%. Okay, probability of t. Similarly, probability of ts, this is most likely time, expected time, and this is the schedule time. Okay, area under abs divided by total area abc. Okay, so it is greater than 50%. Okay, so at any stage you can calculate the probability of a completion of that task. Okay, how much percent or what is the probability to complete that task. Okay, so see here, now based on this probability factors are there, chances of completion of project in this time. First, positive, if ts is to be right of t, ts means it is schedule time. Okay, ts is nothing but your schedule time. Okay, is wait, I will show probability of t is, that is ts is your schedule time, means any time that you have schedule. If you want to calculate at a time of 1 day, at a time of 2 day, at a time of 6 day, at any time you have to calculate the probability, that is the schedule time probability. Okay, so how will you calculate that? Area under that curve. Okay, means up to that schedule time. See, here is the schedule time right now in this curve, here is the schedule time. Okay, so this is the schedule time. So area under that curve abs, okay, divided by whole area. If you have to calculate the area from this a, your ts is here. Okay, so your area is as t, area under. Okay, a here is suppose d, and s area under ads divided by total area. So that is, if you have to calculate the area up to here, okay, probability up to here, that is ts is here, then you have to take this much area divided by whole area. Okay, so that is the probability. Now see, based on the probability factor, and here are the chances of completion of a project in time. Okay, if it is positive, ts to right of t, okay, t is this your 50% of a completion of probability. Okay, if ts is right of t, okay, so it is positive, it is greater than 50%, probability of completion is greater than 50%. Okay, if negative, ts is left of t. Okay, if ts is left of t, this is the t, expected time probability. Okay, if it is less than t, then it is negative. Okay, means probability of completion is less than 50%. If it is 0, okay, means that is coincide with t, then your probability is 50%. ts is coincide with t, then that is probability is 50%. Okay, so are you understand? If ts is greater than t, ts is greater than t, then your chances of completion of project t probability is greater than 50%. Okay, if it is less than t, then it is less than 50%, and it is exactly coincide with t, then it is probability is 50%. Okay, so with this we'll stop here. In next lecture we'll see one example. Okay, thank you.